I can do it here. So let's see, arm, balance, boom, boom, post, hold, 2, 3. Oh, we gotta go here maybe? There we go. I don't know if I can do it here. It's weird. Oh, here we go. There I can write a comment. Okay. Arm balances. Let's see. We're gonna do side crow, like crow and side crow. Hello, Nick. There we go. Oh, and I can pin my own comment. See, you learned something new on day 93. 93 today. Good morning, everybody. I'm 93 years old today. Don't I look really good? Just kidding. 93 classes. 6. Say hello to Greg, everybody. Oh, by the way, I got a mixer. So I ordered a mixer so that, and I figured out how to get my sound and your sound and even music through the mixer. So Greg, if you didn't know, this is Greg Louganis. He is a 4-time Olympic gold medalist and diver, for those of you that didn't know. For those of you of the younger generations, they're like, who? Who is he? Yeah, exactly. But we have done in the past handstand workshops, and we're going to do another one again. I just need to get some equipment so that when we broadcast it virtually, it makes sense, and you'll be able to hear it, and you'll be able to participate, and we can do it here. You know, I'm fine doing it here. We can keep our distance, and we might have, you know, maybe just, I don't know, 5 people here or something like that, maximum that we would have in the studio, but then we'll broadcast it virtually and you know, have people pay and they can tune in, and so look out for that sometime probably late July. As soon as I get the equipment and we test it, then we can just say, okay, in 2 weeks we'll do it, right? So that'll be fun. Let me just close the front door and then we'll start. Yeah, so Wednesdays have kind of turned into a little bit of like workshop Wednesday, right? So I thought today what we could do is a little arm balance and a little side crow action in there. Just have a sip of water. So let's see, what do you need for side crow pose? You need a big twist. So if you turn this direction and you're here and crow, you need this elbow to be outside that knee. So we're going to do a lot of twisting. Did we do a lot of twisting yesterday? Yesterday was runners, right? The runners class. It was Monday. Oh yeah, did you see the guy here yesterday, Kevin? Yeah. So his dad is Mitch Gaylord. I don't know if you guys know. No way. Yeah. Do you know Mitch? Oh, of course. Oh yeah. Yeah, so that's his son. Yeah. It was funny because Mitch's brother Chuck is friends with Tony's, and sometimes I'd see Chuck and, you know, at parties or at workouts or whatever. And then when I saw him over the weekend, he's like, oh yeah, it's Chuck's nephew. And I was like, ah. And then his mom actually was on a trip of mine to Peru. So it was fun to meet him. And he was at Tony's Paragon camp. Mitch is. Yeah. His mom is still here. And he's in Venice. We just recently reconnected. Oh, is that right? Oh, that's funny. We were on the 84 Olympic team together. You were in 84 Olympics together. Yeah.
He was on the 1980 team too.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we were 84.
Yeah.
And went on to 88, but he retired.
Right. Cool. All right, well, let's begin, you guys. So let's go ahead and start. We'll do a nice flow, and then we'll do work our way into some side crow. So go ahead and start with your feet about shoulder distance. Bring the palms together. Close your eyes. Relax your shoulders. Start breathing in and out of the nose. I'm going to track this with a little workout here. Take a moment, set your intention. Intention to release some stress, to heal, to strengthen, whatever that means for you. Just a deeper meaning to your breath and your movements. Let the shoulders drop down, top of the head floats up. Drop your head down over to your left. Nice, easy neck stretch here. Breathe. Good. Switch back, other side. Dropping the arms from there, make a few circles of the head, one direction. Of course, my little plug for our studio. We are open officially, but obviously, as you can see, not very many people here. So if you are at home doing this and you have the financial resources to pay for your class, that would be fantastic, or to send a little donation to help support, that would be awesome. Switch directions with your head. You can do that by going to 5pointyoga.com, the number 5, POINTYOGA.com. Scroll down a little and you'll see 4 different ways you can do it. If you're a Venmo person, you can just Venmo me directly at Teddy McDonald. And it's all very much appreciated. So thank you for that. Back to the center, shoulder rolls, forward and back, forward and back. I can feel 100 classes. So this is this is number 93, 60, and I had to double check. So I looked at the calendar at all the weeks, and I thought, yeah, this is week 16. So last week we reached 90, and this week we'll go to 96. Shoulders back and forward. After 100, I'm just going to take a break. I'm going to keep streaming, but I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do. Don't worry, we're not going anywhere. But my goal was 100. In the beginning, I thought, what if I did this every day for a year? I thought, oh, that's too much. But let me just get to 100. So it's funny, I was talking to Lauren last night, and I said, I feel like I've been on this endurance, event for the last 90 days. Go ahead and take the arms up. Interlace the fingertips. Turn the palms up and stretch. Oh, lean back. And I think once I get that mixer, then I'll probably stream on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, probably 2 to 3 classes a week, and then we'll have paid from a donation, $5, $10, $20 or whatever, $25, kind of it's options to pay for a class that would have music and kind of like my old classes. Turn to one side, stretch. Yeah, I was excited when I learned that I'll be able to get the music on, switch sides. That'll be through Zoom. And the good thing about the Zoom is that if you turn your camera on, then I can see you, right? And I can give you a little bit of instruction. So that's one of the reasons why we would make that a paid option. Come on back to the center. Lean back. Take a big inhale. And then fold down, forward exhale. Hang forward and breathe. Right here, grab the elbows, drop the head down, stretch. Good, then clasp the hands back behind you, interlace the fingertips, stretch the shoulders. Good, one more breath. Give it a good stretch. And then release the arms. Let's take the feet wider than the mat. We'll do our hip stretch because that adds a twist eventually. So lengthen the upper body up. Bend your knee over to your right side. Lengthen the upper body and just sink down. Inner thigh stretch, strong leg. I was also counting all the sessions I have during the week, like fitness, either like 6, yoga, my corporate stuff, some private stuff, and then the only 2 workouts I do solely for me are my 2 runs a week, right? Everything else is either group stuff, this stuff, or, private stuff. Take the right arm up, turn and twist. But on any given week, it could be anywhere from 17 to 23 sessions a week. It's like ridiculous. I'm also very fit at the moment. Like, the only thing I'm missing is endurance. That's it. I haven't been on my bike. I haven't swam. So discipline, but feeling very fit in the yoga department. Lengthen up, twist up, turn up. I've been lucky to be able to have the opportunity to work, first of all, right? Twist up and breathe. And the fact that go ahead and switch sides. The fact that my work is actually helping keep me fit. Lengthen the upper body. First, sit down into that stretch. Then go ahead and take that left arm up. Turn and twist. So this is where you gotta find some more action in that twist, more space if you can. Drop the arm back behind you, lengthen the upper body up, twist and turn. One more breath. Good. Let's come on back to the middle. Walk the feet in just a little bit. Heels in, toes out, forearms to the thighs, and then press the knees wide, stretch. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see once I start running longer distances again, when I start going to 8, 9, 10, half marathon, to see how my body is like, I wonder if all this exercise is actually helping endurance or not helping endurance, I'll just test it out the first few. And the thing is, though, I'm not going to be stupid and go from only running a few miles and climbing to all of a sudden running 10 miles, right? That's a recipe for injury, by the way, if you're out there. Go ahead and straighten the legs, walk the feet back together. Bend the knees, engage the abdomen, slowly roll up. Yeah, those of you that are endurance folks, you want to add the general rule, arms all the way up, fold all the way down, forward. The general rule is that you add about 10% per week of training, halfway up, step back. So you could add a little bit more than that if you felt better, but I wouldn't go too much. You don't go from 2 miles, 2 miles, 2 miles to 10 miles. Abdomen strong here, breath smooth, shoulders extend, breathing deeply. Good, and then chaturanga, halfway down, push back up, plank, halfway, chaturanga, press back up, plank, halfway, chaturanga, push back up, plank. 2 more, 1 more. Good, let's go all the way to the mat. Easy back bend, gentle cobra, draw the shoulders down the spine. Stand up, breathe, just do a little neck stretch, turn the head to the left side, easy stretch. And then switch it back, other side, same thing. Good, back to the center. 1 more inhale, lift up a little taller. And then child's pose on the exhale, child's pose, pause here, a few breaths. Downward facing dog from there. Come on up, tuck the toes. Lift up, bend your left leg, push the right heel down, give it a nice big stretch. Switch sides from there, stretch. Good, straightening both legs. Come up on the toes, walk softly to the hands. You get there, extend the spine as you inhale, look forward. Fold down as you exhale, stretch. All the way up, nice big inhale. Hands to the heart, exhale. Arms up again, inhale. Lift up, exhale. Fold all the way down, forward. Extend that spine as you inhale, look forward. Step back to plank. First one easy, lower down, all the way to the mat. Gentle inhale for your back bend, and then downward facing dog. Hold it. A few breaths. And then up on the toes again, walk or hop forward. Halfway up as you inhale, fold as you exhale. All the way up as you inhale, nice big inhale up. Hands to the heart, exhale. Keep it going, arms up again, inhale. Lift, lean back a little, exhale, fold forward. Starting our warm-ups here, halfway up. Step or jump back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, and back to chaturanga. Hold it here, breathe. Good. Again, up on the toes when you're ready. Walk or hop forward. Halfway up as you inhale, fold as you exhale. All the way up as you inhale. Hands to the heart, exhale. Arms up again, one more cycle. Inhale, fold down, forward. Exhale, extend that spine. Inhale, step or hop back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. If you wanted an extra chaturanga, you could. Downward facing dog. Hold it here and breathe. Just take the right leg up. Good, and then shoulders over the wrist, knee to the nose, abdomen strong, and lift it back and up. Forward knee to your left side, little twist and squeeze, back and up. Forward up to your right side, back and up. All the way forward to the hands, pause here, come on the fingertips, straighten that front leg, flex the foot, bend the knee, drop the hips down. Inhale, straighten the front leg, flex the foot. Exhale, bend the knee, drop the hips. Inhale, exhale, inhale, straighten, exhale, bend, inhale, exhale. Couple more times, inhale, exhale, one more. And exhale, good. And now, left hand stays down, right arm turns up. Turn and twist. It's funny, last night I went to bed early, and I thought, oh, I don't have to wake up super early in the morning. This is great, I'll get a good night's sleep, a solid 7+ hours. Sure enough, I don't get to bed. I don't get to bed until 10:40, which is later than I wanted to. At midnight, Liam wakes up. I'm like, one more inhale, twist. Hands down, turn the back foot flat. He was up at 12:30. So I went in his room, put him back down, but I didn't get out of there until like 1:30. So I was up at 12:30, rested with him, up at 1:30, back down, then he woke up again at 4:30. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, like 4 or something, and then again at 5:30. So much for my deep sleep. Interlace the fingertips, lift the heart up, pull the shoulders back, take a nice big inhale, fold down forward as you exhale. Dropping the head down, breathing deeply. Good. And then come on back up. Warrior one, inhale. Hands to the floor. Exhale. Leg back. Vinyasa, lower. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Pause for a moment. Left leg up behind you. Hold it and breathe. One more inhale, and then shoulders over the wrist, knee to the nose, abdomen really strong. Lift it back and up, and then forward, knee to your right. Back and up. Forward up to the left. Back and up. All the way forward to the hands. Come on the fingertips, straighten the front leg, flex the foot, bend the knee, drop the hips down. Inhale, straighten the leg, flex. Exhale, bend the knee, sink. Keep that going. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. A few more of these. Inhale. Stretch the hamstrings. Exhale, bend that hip flexor. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Now, right hand stays down, left arm turns up, twist. Oh, yeah. And breathe. Lengthen up, turn up, twist up, breathe deep. One more breath. Good. Warrior one. Turn the back foot flat. Come on up. Warrior one, hold it. And then clasp the hands back behind you, interlace the fingertips. Heart goes up, shoulders pull back, drop the head back, breathing deeply. One more inhale. Folding down forward as you exhale. Strong back leg, stretching the shoulders here. One more breath. Then come on back up, warrior one, inhale. Hands down to the floor, exhale. Leg back, vinyasa, lower. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Pause here, few breaths. Fingers spread, palms flat, lift the tailbone, press those thighs back, and breathe. Good, up on the toes when you're ready. Walker, lightly hop forward. Extend the spine as you inhale, fold as you exhale. Chair pose, and guess what? A little twist. Bring the palms together, hook the left elbow outside the right knee. Lengthen the upper body up. Oh, turn and twist. Excuse me. Lengthen up and turn and twist. Good. And then back to the center chair. Switch sides in your twist. Palms together. Hook it. Lengthen up. Twist and turn. Breathe. One more breath. Yeah. Good. Fall down, forward, straighten the legs. Let's just roll back up, abdomen really strong, slowly rolling up. Take a nice big inhale, lift the arms. And then fold all the way down forward as you exhale. Extend that spine, inhale. Now we're gonna go sun salutation B, step or hop back. Chaturanga, upward facing dog. Down dog, right side, take the leg up, bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up, inhale. Stretch, hands down, take the leg back. Vinyasa, lower. Upward dog, downward facing dog, left side, take it up, bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up, inhale. Hands down to the floor, leg back, vinyasa, lower. Inhale, exhale, good. Hold it here, breathe. Just gonna do a few more of those. Up on the toes again. Walk or hop forward. Lengthen that spine as you inhale, fold as you exhale. Chair pose from there. Inhale, stand up, hands together at the heart. Exhale, big full breath. Back to chair. Inhale, chair pose, fall down, exhale. Halfway up, inhale, we're gonna do two more. Step or hop back. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, down dog, right side first. Take the leg up, bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up, inhale. Hands down, leg back, vinyasa, lower. Upward facing dog, down dog, left side, take it up, bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up, inhale. Hands down, leg back, vinyasa. Shoulders back, good. Downward facing dog, hold it, breathe. Again, up on the toes, walk or hop forward. Extend the spine as you inhale, fold as you exhale. Chair pose from there, inhale. Stand, hands together at the heart, exhale. Getting warmer. One more cycle here, back to chair, inhale. Fold down, exhale. Halfway up, inhale, step or hop back. Chaturanga, upward facing dog. Down dog, right leg first, take it up, bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up, inhale. Hands down to the floor, take the leg back. Vinyasa, upward facing dog, downward facing dog, then left side, take it up, and then bring it forward. Warrior one, reach. Hands down, leg back. Vinyasa, lower, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Good. Drop to the knees for the moment. Sit back, point the toes back. Sit on your heels if you can. So this might be a big stretch for the tops of the feet and the shins. If it is, you stay there. If you feel like you can lean back a little bit, lean back a little bit. Lifting the knees up slightly. Push the heart up, drop the head back, breathe. One more breath. And then forward, just exhale. Interlace the fingers back behind you. Lift the heart up, pull those shoulders back and down. Take a big inhale again, lift up. And then fold down, forward, onto the very top of the head. Stretch the shoulders. Good, one more breath in the shoulders, and then release. So one thing that is necessary for these kind of side crow and arm balances is core strength. So we're gonna do low plank just for 1 minute. 1 minute, low plank. Go ahead and come on down. And now to your forearms. If you can, have the palms flat. It's gonna be maybe a bigger shoulder stretch, but that's okay. We'll start in 5 seconds, so set it up here. Tuck the toes, 3, 2, 1, begin. Just hold right here. Abdomen strong, breath smooth. So part of it, you know, crow and side crow and all that, is a lot of arm and upper back strength, which we'll get to. But also you have to be able to kind of be aware of your core and use it when necessary. And by, in some of the arm balances, lifting the back leg up, kind of shooting it back, takes upper back and core strength. So just gonna ignite the core here. You got about 20 seconds to go. Breathe. And we're gonna go straight to dolphin pose after this in 10 seconds. Dolphin pose, just lift the hips up, walk the feet a little closer, stretch the shoulders. 3, 2, 1, lift the hips, and then push the shoulders back. Give them a real push back. Good, then look at the hands, downward facing dog. Very nice. All right. So from here, right leg when you're ready, take it up. Bring it all the way forward. Let's just stay in crescent pose. So stay on the back toes. Come to crescent pose, arms up. Shoulders relaxed, breath smooth. We're gonna do a bunch of, just in case you're not an arm balance person, we're still gonna do some standing sequence that will lead into our arm balance. So you can still do this whole entire practice without doing an arm balance. Go ahead and take the arms out to the side, lift the heart up, lean back, take a big inhale, and then lean forward, step up, warrior 3. We're just not gonna spend a lot of time in standing poses. So flex that back foot back, extend the spine forward, arms out to the sides, warrior 3. Now half moon, slowly. Right hand goes down, left arm goes up. Drive that back leg straight and back. If you can, look up at the top thumb, a few breaths. Now, look down, come on back up, and switch it. Left hand down, right arm up. Twist and turn, breathe. Whoa, crash down, lengthen up, twist and turn. Good, one more inhale, really big twist. Both hands down, both feet down. Step back just a little bit, shake out that standing leg, and then we're gonna squat down right into our first crow pose here. If you're not gonna do any arm balances, just pause, stay right here and breathe in your squat. Otherwise, right into it. Set the hands, lean in, balance. Start to feel what it feels like to be on those arms, right? If you're comfortable, hop back, or just come down, step back. If you're squatting, vinyasa or straight to down dog. You can bend forward while meet in downward facing dog. Good. Pause for a moment, bend the left leg, push the right heel down, big stretch, and then left side. Take it up and bring it forward. Stay on the back toes, crescent pose. Good, crescent pose. Arms up and then arms out to the side like before. Breathe deep, really expand the lungs if you can. Expand deep down into the lungs. One more inhale. And then lean forward, step up, warrior 3. Good. Now to half moon pose. So lifting that right hip up and open. Left hand stays down, right arm turns up, driving that back leg back, breathing deeply. Good. Back to the center from there. And then reverse it. Here's where you get a little twist. Right hand down. If you had to bend that standing leg, you could. But if possible, keep it straight. Drive the back leg straight. Lengthen the upper body forward. And then twist. And breathe. Good. One more nice big inhale. Turn and twist up. Yeah. And then drop it all. Hands and feet. Shake out that leg. Move back just a little bit. And then same thing one more time. Go into our little squat. Palms together. You can stay here. Pause and breathe if you want. One more time. Bakasana, crow pose. Here we go. Set the hands. Lean in. Balance. Ultimately, your arms are the shelf for your body. If you can, shoot the legs back. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, down dog. Of course, if you didn't do that, then just go ahead and fold back, fold forward, meet us back here in down dog. And then bend your right leg this time, push the left heel down. I often forget that side. Breathe into the back of that leg, stretch it. Okay, right leg up behind you, bring it all the way forward. Stay on the back toes again, crescent pose. Just a nice way to kind of start each of these sequences to go up, then we're gonna come back and move into a twist. So arms up, arms out to the side, couple breaths. Good, one more deep inhale. And then lean forward, step up, warrior three. And breathe, drive the back leg back, lengthen the upper body forward. And then arms forward if you can, a few breaths. And then slowly bend the standing leg, come on back, reach up, take a nice big inhale. And palms together, hook your left elbow outside the right knee. Here's your twist. If you need to, drop the back knee down. Totally fine. The idea is to get this arm as low as you can. So if you can twist the body enough to get the meat of the tricep outside your thigh, then you know you have a good lateral twist. Lengthen up, breathe deep and turn. Also looking straight up above you, if you can. Pushing the palms toward the center of the chest. One more breath. Good. And then release that. Hands down. Take the leg back. Vinyasa. Upward facing dog. And then downward facing dog. Same thing, other side right away. Left leg up. Bring it forward. Stay on the back toes. Crescent pose. Arms out to the side from there, reaching the upper body up. Lean back, take one big inhale. And then warrior three, lean forward, step up. Warrior three, balance and breathe. And then arms forward from there, a few breaths. And then slowly come on back. Crescent, big inhale. And then palms together. Hook your right elbow outside the left knee. Lengthen the upper body up and turn and twist. Notice that for me right here, it's just my elbow outside the knee, which is perfectly fine. But the deeper you can get that tricep down, the easier it's going to be to actually get to your arm balances when we go in there. Lengthen up, twist up, turn up, breathe deep. One more breath. And then let it go. Hands down, leg back. Vinyasa, lower down. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Good. All right. Greg keeps doing all the extra push-ups. I'm not doing them because I need to save my arms here. Go ahead and step halfway forward on your mat. Go ahead this time, come down, keep the feet together, come down onto your toes. All right, so now is where we do our first kind of side crow. And the idea right from here is pretty simple. Take the left arm up, hook it across here. If you're not gonna do the arm balance, you can just stay in the twist. Bring the palms together, stay in the twist like that. If you are gonna do the arm balance, go ahead and get that arm down deep across the leg and thigh, and then straighten the arms over. First variation is gonna be with the legs bent. So I know oftentimes we go in and straighten the legs or split the legs. We're gonna get to those variations, but let's right now bend the arms. Notice my bottom foot came up first, and then my top leg rests. My right arm is free. All right. A few breaths. Very good. Come on down from there. And then we do the other side. One side is always a little bit easier. Greg, are both sides easy for you, or is one side? Going to my left is always harder for me.
I'm not sure.
I'm curious. Right arm up. Hook it across, twist and turn. So again, if you're not doing the arm balance, you stay right here. If you feel like you are ready for the arm balance, then you can straighten the arms and then lean down and then bottom foot up. Hello. You can take the bottom foot up and then you can balance. Is that harder for you or not so hard? What's that? Oh, well, you can take a look. I'll be done in about 25 minutes. So if I can help you after that. So back to the center. Now we're going to go to the other side. Same thing. And this time, we're just going to straighten the legs because that's a pose, right? And so side crow with the legs straight, which I think is technically side crow. It's called something in the book, the yoga book. So left arm up again, hook it across like before. So those of you that are with us here doing that, you're going to set the hands. If not, just stay in the twist. And then you're going to bend the arms just like before, but just straighten both legs. That's it. And then bend them and come back. That was so hard for me in the beginning. Yeah. So hard for me. I don't know why. Just straightening the legs just was such a challenge. Just because it felt like they were so heavy. You know what I mean? I guess your legs are probably... Yeah, by straightening the legs. Right, exactly. Other side, same thing, opposite arm up, hook. And again, you don't have to do the arm balance, you can just stay here in the twist. However, if you're feeling it, both arms straight. Bend the arms. If you can, straighten both legs. Oh, hurts my quad. Yeah, because, exactly right. And you know, it's funny, I'm thinking about when I take this leg up and back, it's less weight. This whole entire leg is resting on top of this, so it makes it heavier. So my elbow's digging in more, right? Yeah, right, exactly. Self-rolfing, you guys, self-rolfing. All right, downward facing dog, let's get out of there. Just take a little vinyasa. We're gonna come back in a moment. But just to get out, vinyasa. Heart open, shoulders back, and then downward facing dog, right side when you're ready again. Take the leg up, bring it forward, stay on the back toes, crescent pose again. So this is a different way into the same pose, but we're gonna go right into the split leg version, right? So just take a nice big inhale, lift up, and then bring those palms together, hook the left elbow outside the right knee. Okay, so the easiest thing to do, drop the back knee and just stay in the twist. But if you can, lengthen up, turn and twist. So just like side crow, you're gonna fall out, step the back foot a little closer, bend the arms, but now shoot that top leg back. And then come down. Is that working? It's working for Greg. Working for me, working harder. Downward facing dog. Good, and then other side. So let's take the left leg up. Bring it forward. Crescent pose. And we have a bonus coming too, Greg. One more nice big inhale, lift up, and then bring the palms together, hook it across your left leg. So lengthen up, drive the back leg back, lengthen up, turn and twist, and breathe. Remember, you can stay there if you want, or time to lean over and set the hands, step the back foot up. If possible, top leg goes back. Very nice. Come down from there. And then we're going to do a switch. So the next one is the switch where, yeah, you can just watch for a second. So I'm going to do it this way so you guys can see here. So if I was in crescent and I came and did the twist, excuse me, out from here, Kundanyasana this way with the leg back, which we just did. The next one, legs forward, which we did a minute ago, and now shoot that bottom leg back. All right. So that's the next one. Added bonus, if possible. If you feel like you can make it happen, let's make it happen. Downward facing dog, or any variation that we've done so far of these 5 or 6 ones. So right leg up, bring it all the way forward. Stay on the back toes, crescent again. Lift the upper body up, leaning back, breathing deep. Just get a little bit of a kind of front side hip flexor, piriformis, psoas stretch. So take the right arm, wrap it behind. Take the left arm, reach it up, lean back slightly. Good. One more inhale. And then slowly come down, forward, into your twist. And remember, you don't have to do any arm balances. You can just stay in the twist. You'll have a nice flexible spine after this. If you want the arm balance, lean out to the side. Step the back foot closer, bend the arms. Straighten both legs, top leg up. Bring the legs together. Shoot the bottom leg back. Did it work? And then you jump the legs back from there, which I didn't do because I laughed. There's no laughing in yoga. Downward facing dog. You're not allowed to laugh in yoga. Come on. Go ahead and bend the left leg, push the right heel down. One more side. Left leg up and bring it forward. I'm very much kidding. Yoga has a bad rap of being serious, too serious. Everyone is focused and serious. Life's too short to be too serious. Arms up, out to the side. And then we're going to do that hip flexor kind of psoas stretch. So that means you're taking your left arm, bring it if you can to the outside of your right leg, sink down a little bit lower, lift up a little taller, lean back a little more, breathe. One more inhale. And then forward, hook from here, palms together, then straighten the arms out to the side. All right. Bottom leg, or back leg steps forward, bending the arms. Shoot the back leg back first. That's stage 1. Stage 2, both legs straight. Stage 3, bottom leg back. And I can do the float back. Hui! Vinyasa back to down dog. Now I gotta find my mat. The transition from
switching your legs.
Yeah.
Really have to pull up.
Yeah. Otherwise you crash.
Yeah.
Exactly. This is what we that's right. This is what we do on Wednesday mornings. Go ahead and drop to the knees and then sit back onto the toes. So keep the toes tucked. Let's just stretch the toes here for a moment. That's it. No more arm balances. But that's a fun progression, you know, to like get all that going. That's, you know, we can, after the handstand workshop, we could do an arm balance workshop. I mean, there's so many arm balances and, you know, leading up to it. And interlace the fingertips, turn the palms forward, reach the arms up. Stretch. It's so fun. It's one of the reasons I love teaching yoga so much is because you get to see people do things that they never thought they could do. It's so cool. Lift up, lean back. That's the huge bummer about this, you know, streaming, is that I can't see anyone. I can't see all the great things you're doing at home. So send me photos and emails. Actually, a bunch of people have sent me this. I've seen some pretty epic crashes. Go ahead now. Come. Interlace the fingers, point the toes back, sit back onto the heels. Take a nice big inhale, lift the heart up, drop the head back, take an inhale, and then fold down forward as you exhale. Stretching the shoulders, breathe. Good, one more breath. And then release it, child's pose. Just a few breaths, child's pose. Good. All right, come on up. One easy back bend, just from all those twists. It'll be nice to feel a little bit of a back bend. You can go easy, lifting the upper body up, leaning back slightly, breathing deep. If it's okay, right hand to the heel, left hand to the heel, drive the hips forward, lift the heart up, breathing deep. Oh, that's what that is. Okay, now we're good. Couple more breaths. Just had to check my battery. And then slowly come on down. Child's pose. We'll do one more of those. One more of those, and then we'll go right into a nice pigeon. So pause and always be aware of your body. Excuse me. Anytime you see me yawn a few times, it's usually because I have been up with little children. One more time. I'm on the night shift. My wife is the day shift, I'm the night shift. Lift the upper body up, start to lean back. Oh, drive the hips forward. Lift the heart up, drop the head back, breathe. Although today she was like, have fun out there in the world without children. One more breath. And then slowly come on down. Abdomen strong. Always protecting the lower back. Downward facing dog. and then right to pigeon. So step the right leg forward, sink down a little bit. Pigeon pose. Pigeon pose. Let's see, what's our timing? Yeah, just about a minute or so. A minute or so here. Relax and breathe. Stretch. That can't be right. It says my heart rate's 182. That can't be right. No. It'll catch up to itself. Oh, it is Motivation Month. I'm very excited to announce that in the Conscious Endurance community, it's officially begun. Today is July 1st, so I'm going to talk about motivation. And actually, I'm going to go live today. I think I have to go live around 1 p.m. 1 p.m. because I think there's an 11 to 12 here. So 1 to 1:30, I'm going to start doing weekly teachings. And I've asked the community what topics they wanted to learn about. Motivation and mindset, yoga, mindfulness, endurance training, nutrition. There might have been one other one, but that was the poll. I gave those 5. And so motivation and mindset was number 1. So that's going to be the month of July. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to teddymcdonald.com, my website, and click on community. You can sign up for my newsletter, but click on the community link and it'll take you over to a little platform, kind of a social media group that I started, and this month is going to be all about motivation and mindset. And if you're around today, in about 3 hours, we're going to talk about kind of what it's all about, switch sides, what it's all about, why I started it, and ultimately, conscious endurance for me is essentially living consciously and enduring, right? But it's about I want to live until I'm 150 if I can, as long as it makes sense, right? So just recently I had some friends and I said, you know what if we all commit to a half marathon trail run? And I don't care if you run it or hike it or walk it or, you got hiking poles and you get there, but at 100 years old, let's just commit. At 100 years old, we're all going to do a half marathon. And then I started thinking more about that. And I thought, well, did you hear this, Greg? Yeah. So my friend Jim. Oh, we talked about it. That's right. Yeah, exactly right. Greg is not exactly a runner, but we can just walk. Yeah, exactly right. Listen, I'll be hiking at 100 probably. But the idea is to set that goal, right? To say, all right, we're going to live as long as we possibly can and be as fit as we can and be as healthy as we can. And the conscious piece of it comes from my years and years and years of yoga, from meditation and mindfulness, but also it comes from equality and civil rights and inclusiveness and humanity, and just wanting to be conscious about how we treat each other, about the foods we eat, all of the different things. So it's that's the big umbrella. And as an endurance athlete, I thought that's kind of encompasses, what I want to teach. So go ahead and come on up from there. Conscious endurance. So once a month for sure, I'll be doing a little teaching of some category. This month is motivation and mindset. Today will be the first one that we'll just kind of go and talk a little bit about it. Fold forward here, both legs forward, stretch.
It's never too soon to start training for your 100-year goal.
That's right, never too soon to start training for your 100-year goal. And that's the idea, and that's one of the things that we talked about with you last week. Yeah. That's right. So because Jim is here and he's 70, so we're gonna have to meet him. We can't just let him do it by himself. And Greg, 60. So we can't let him do it by himself. I turned 50 this year. So we have to support everyone to do this on a regular basis. Go ahead now, roll up, roll back, take the legs up and back and over, And I thought about a half marathon because half marathon is enough where, you know, you can hike for 3 hours. Like that's ultimately 3 or 4 hours. You should be able to hike that when you're 100 years old. I don't think, I mean, maybe you can run it or trot it, we'll see. But that's the goal anyway. If we fall short, we fall short, but that's the goal. What I realize is we're gonna have to start doing this sooner than later. And we're gonna have to start doing it every year to make sure that we make it. We can make it easy. If your legs are up, take them wide, flex the feet. Good. And then bend the knees, soles of the feet together. And then legs up from there and down over your head. Slowly. And come on down. So pull the right knee into the chest. Give it a good squeeze in. Roll to your left side. Stretch. Good. Back over, switch sides. Same thing. Pull that knee in, over, stretch. Good. And then back to the center, Shavasana, final rest. Shavasana. Go ahead and close the eyes, feet flop open, arms out to the side. Take a nice big cleansing breath. Deep inhale. And exhale. Totally relax. can go ahead and bring your left hand to your heart center, right hand to your belly. Pause for a moment. And then slowly bend the knees, roll to your right side. And then back up to a seat, comfortable, seated position. Sitting up nice and tall, palms up, eyes closed, take a few breaths. Palms together from there. Take a moment of gratitude. Gratitude for every breath. Namaste. Namaste, Greg. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you guys for showing up. As always, day in and day out. 93 is in the books, 94 tomorrow. And we do some yoga and HIIT, so we do some yoga and high intensity interval training, so join us for that. Or also join me in about 3 hours where I'm gonna go live and teach all about conscious endurance, to kind of give you the big picture of what it is and what the next year is gonna look like in the land of TED and teaching.